And good morning, everybody. Sanjay knows how to count. Welcome back to our episode. Nah, go ahead, bro. Go on, get it started.
That's it. You already started.
You know, I think Freddy should start this week.
Dang,
you got a full camera.
Wow, you keep telling people that I'm upgraded, right?
I didn't say that. I just said you got a camera.
She's pretty on the podcast. They can
Right,
vote
look
into
at
it.
that.
What the fuck? Come on, Freddy.
Let's get it started.
You think we have here for your opinions and facts?
Come on.
Welcome back. This is It Nation. Let's
Freddy,
start.
it's a joke.
Apparently, I ain't
Take me
shit.
serious.
We didn't even start recording yet.
No, we didn't.
We did already. It's been recorded.
All
All of this, y'all see how they treat me, right?
Talk to the camera. Go
What
ahead.
you talking about?
They ain't
What are
shit.
you talking about?
Them, Sanjay,
It's all love.
Henry. It's
It's
not
all love
love.
over here.
They just told me I'm just a pretty face.
Sanjay told you was just a pretty face.
Wow.
I deny.
Degraded me.
Let me stop fucking with
You
you.
just said you don't even got a pretty face.
How you take that? For what this?
Nah,
You know what? I'm gonna shut
That's
up.
literally
that's what got
he was trying
implemented.
to say.
You a piece of shit, bro. That's how I acknowledge the beauty. You just a piece of shit.
Literally what
Damn
you're trying to
son.
say.
I'm just eating my Slim Jim.
All right, let's open the wine. Get the shit
It's
cracking.
It's all love. This is it, nation. What up? Brah! How we doing?
Gang.
You know what I'm saying? We getting started off this week by popping a new bottle of wine. Something shit that we can't pronunciate.
No, it's homie's wine.
This is Abner's?
How you pronounce it?
Montflair.
Montflair.
How do you say that? How do you say it proper? Did I say it proper?
No, I can't read it.
Montflair.
Yeah, you said probably.
Montflair.
Montflair du vin.
Mm-hmm.
Du vin?
Duvet.
Duvet?
Duvet.
Duvet?
Duvet.
Duvet.
I'm like, oh.
It just says wine.
One more
It just
clock
means
wine.
wine.
Yeah.
I can't open me fucking.
Well, Duvet is wine. Duvet.
Yeah, so Montflair wine. His name is Montflair.
Makes sense.
So
I think
Makes-
this one's named the Caroline. If I remember right, it's from his mom and aunt.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
Where
one
does he
of them
have
is
it?
mom, and one is with his aunt.
Where does he like have it selling?
That's on his. I bought this on his website directly. That's the only place I know of. I don't know if he has like other. But I know. Actually, that's a lie. He's in some stores around Boston.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's in New York as well. but
There's one store in particular in Boston by Forest Hills that I know that has it.
the one in Hyde Park as well. And yeah, go
Okay.
check it out.
Get your coin, my Haitian
Free
king.
promo for whoever watches this. The one person that watches this.
Hey yo.
Go try this.
Yeah, you need to speak these viewers into existence, man.
I'm trying, bro. Ain't nobody fucking existing right now.
He's one person. Hey yo. So out of the 10 views we got, are you like 9 of them? Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you, bro. It's just me obsessing with the podcast after I post it.
He wants to see how good his work is.
This is like how great an editing job.
Oh,
is. Let
shit,
me not
man.
fuck this up.
Bro, I came in here to try and use the wine opener the other day, and I looked at it. I said, nah.
It's really not that hard, dude.
I got it. It's not that hard,
It's
actually.
really not.
I
Oh,
saw
really?
how he did it. Yeah, it's not hard. You just gotta position the corkscrew on it, push it down, and then lift
I
that
say that
thing
and
up.
then I fuck it
And
up.
then he fucked it
Jesus
up. Right.
Christ.
Look at that. Look.
Oh,
And you
look.
wanted me to try.
I'm gonna try this again.
So you just trash.
Give it a little spin.
Did it work this time?
Yeah, I did.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Sounds familiar. Sorry. Why you laughing, bro? Why you laughing, fam?
It's the wine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And just screw it off, and voila.
Ta-da!
Sure don't want to join us, Freddy?
I'm good, thank
No?
you.
Okay.
How's y'all weekends been? What y'all been doing? Y'all do anything?
No.
Fucking these hoes. You know
Regular
what I'm
shit?
saying?
Regular smegular?
Belonging to these streets.
Tell Pamela I say
I'm
hi.
abstinent, guys. I'm joking.
Tell Pamela I say hello.
And even Pamela gets love, bro.
Pamela don't get no love?
I'm abstinent, bro.
Oh, shit.
Boy, going crazy out here. I smell flowers. I lose my mind. I'm gonna stop. Let's get into this week's show. Actually, taste the wine, bro. How you like it?
Damn, this is peer pressure to drink. What if I wanted to drink it halfway through the show?
Was it Alcohol's Anonymous? What the fuck?
Hi, guys.
I don't
No,
think
this is
that's
actually pretty good.
what
Isn't it? My name is Jan. I have a drinking problem.
It just means you shouldn't be drinking at all if you're not going.
No, you're right. You're right. Well, the AA meeting is for.
Nigga say hi, guys.
You're right. It's in the middle of AA meeting. Everybody trying to drink. Cheers to that, brother. So it's back inside in the middle of AA, bro.
I've been having this problem drinking, you know.
Good point, Freddy. Thank you. All right, before we get into so let's go through the errors / updates from last week's episode. Last week's episode titled. What was last week's episode titled? Rogan.
That was creative.
I know. I was impressed with myself. All right, so during that episode, we mentioned in one of the segments, we talked about countries. What country had the programs for the addicts?
Okay. Yep.
And, I did my research because I did say I wanted to be more specific. It was Norway. Great old country of Norway. Literally, this is what it says. It says, give drug users the choice to avoid prison by signing up for treatment. A multidisciplinary team, which includes experts from education and specialist health services, was brought in to tailor the treatment to each individual drug user. So, yeah. So, I don't want to rehash it. It goes in the fucking episode, but...
Was that the only error that we made last week?
Not really error. It's more of like this one's more of an update.
Right, because we didn't mention the name.
Wrong. It's just we weren't specific.
Got it.
So I just went back to be more specific. And then the next one is what Freddy said. There was a Native American Day. There is, but it turns out it's by state. So every state is a different.
Oh, so not
and
everyone.
Based on what I found, I don't think every state does it. No, I'm saying, but I'm just giving more details. And there's actually a Native American month, which is November.
Really?
Hmm?
And is that also by state, or is that?
I think it's nationally.
We've never heard of it.
Exactly.
We hear November. The only thing we think about is Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Ain't that fucked up?
On Thanksgiving.
Ain't that fucked up? Wow. I was trying not to say it.
Wow.
I'm glad you got to it.
That really is fucked up. That is fucked up.
That's why you never heard of that shit, nigga. Happy Murder Month, nigga. What the fuck?
Facts.
That's so fucked up.
That's why they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. They actually try and, I don't tell any of my Native American friends Happy Thanksgiving.
You have Native American friends?
I have a lot of them.
Really?
Yes.
I only met Native Americans, knowingly met Native Americans once. That's when I went to Arizona.
I did a program with them in high school in the summer, and I met them from all across the area. So I kept in contact with most of them.
That's kind of dope. Yeah. Anytime, I don't think I've ever met someone that told me they were Native American.
I met black people. Well, I'm Native American.
Everybody want to be a fucking
I'm
Cherokee.
telling you, bro. Cherokee shit can go to college and get whatever discount they fuck off.
Come on, man.
I never met true Native Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Don't they have this? All right, this might be. You might have to double check this one, but don't they have a piece of land, or land rights in Vegas, around that area?
There's reservations.
Yeah.
But it's usually shitty ass land. You can't cultivate shit.
Yeah.
So why they give it to them then?
Because
that's exactly why.
That's
because they can't do shit with the land.
God damn.
It's a way of still setting them back in a way, but for what they've been given, they still manage to retain what they have of their culture and their heritage. It sucks that they're still fighting for rights that they should have been gotten for
the problem is though a lot of Native American communities, alcoholism is a big issue.
Yeah, and gambling.
They just, I don't know why I can't give specifics because but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Stop the depressing shit.
Let's get back into our regular scheduled programming. Freddie Q, what's up, baby?
Whoa. Slow down. Random thoughts.
Oh.
Random thoughts.
I thought it was the topics first.
Oh, dear God.
Random thoughts.
We'll get better.
Random thoughts.
Random thoughts, then the topics, then the discussion.
Okay.
So what's your random
Let's
thought?
start it up.
I'm not going first.
You not started up this
no,
week? Did you prepare a video?
I didn't prepare shit. I have a random thought, though. I'm not going first.
All right, Freddie. Ladies first. Let's get it.
You better shut the fuck up and go.
I'll be honest with you. I forgot about random thoughts this week, bro. I was ready to jump right into the Damn, you bailed us out last week, bro. Just one more time. All right. Random thoughts.
I don't know why you did this on you. We should just go with the topic.
Get right into the topic.
Random thoughts, please.
Dark liquor is better than light liquor.
Why?
Because the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Random thoughts.
Anyway.
All right, Freddie, that was my
Okay.
random thought.
What's your random thought?
Wow. You ill-prepared.
I swear to God, I just didn't remember.
Ill-prepared people. Anyway, my random thought is, okay, so this week I stumbled across, I really should have prepared because I wish I could give her credit, but I stumbled across a black female trucker.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there's a community of them. Like, when I think truckers, I think big fat white men with guns and
Actually,
shit.
a lot of them.
Yeah, my ignorant ass did not know this. I clicked on
Especially
hers.
now. There's so much more truckers.
I watched a couple vlogs and then I just peeked my, because it's just so fucking fascinating. I'm like, this is random ass women just driving across the country, dragging shit like God needs no, like whatever is in the fucking truck. So I clicked on hers and then I went to this fucking rabbit hole, like 3 other people. It's like if you go on YouTube, there's a shit ton of different black female truck drivers. This shit's fascinating.
There's also a lot of women who own trucks and just have a trucking business and have people that drive trucks.
I mean, that's cool, but it's more so like, again, this might be just complete ignorance. Probably is. When I think truck drivers, first of all, I'll be the first to tell you, I think male. Because I just don't see any woman that wants to like drive a truck across the country for literally weeks upon months.
You're digging yourself a grave, bro.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, you let him talk.
I literally acknowledge I can't be ignorant to
Of
something.
course you can.
I'm being ignorant to something. At least I'm admitting it. I'm not sitting here lying to people. And yeah.
I mean, that's fair. 'Cause, I mean, that's essentially what it used to be, right? That's essentially what it
That's
used
what I'm
to be.
saying. Like, you think a trucker, at least I think a trucker, I think white male driving trucks. Yeah. I mean, black males too, but I don't think female. So it's kind of cool to discover it.
Where were they located majorly?
This lady, that's the thing. Her vlog is all over the place. So I think she was driving from, I don't watch enough to like know. I don't think she gives her personal shit. She just shows her hauls. So I think she's going from like Vegas to, I think Detroit on one of them, like some shit. But the thing is like, so when they go, it's not like they go and come back empty. They go grab a load, go somewhere else. Like, so if they want, they can literally be driving for months, dude.
Oh my God. Dude,
but yeah,
truckers have firstly the most boring job in the world, but they get paid so much money to not be
I don't know how
home.
they do. I'll be fucking driving a truck.
What?
Like
I'd be tired, yeah.
Dude.
I'm terrified. I feel like I'm gonna kill somebody like every 5 seconds.
They do get the training.
Man.
Yo, you could train all you want, but if you're tired, nigga.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, that they get tired, and that's the thing that causes the most accidents, that they're driving and they're tired, especially if they're doing long distance. So that's the only thing.
So,
but if they come in groups,
especially my petty ass, bro, I know somebody pissed me off.
This nigga run above the road.
Over for you, dog. Ain't no question.
I was watching this video on YouTube. You know, you go down YouTube rabbit hole. There was this video I was watching, and this white car was cutting off this truck.
You bugging?
That is the one thing I will never
bugging,
do.
Yo. Them niggas
life.
got the right of way. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
Come on.
All you, fam. I don't want no
if they
problem.
trying to merge, I'm gonna slow my ass down.
Yup.
Go
ahead. I don't want no problem. You never gonna win that fight ever.
Bro, ever.
You never gonna win that fight.
Truck got fed up and ran that nigga right off the road. Like, yo, you see what you playing with, bro?
Never
Not
fucking
me. Okay, I have a random thought.
Hit me.
Random thought. I think food in New York is significantly better than food here.
Food like takeout food?
Just in general, like there's so much more possibilities of things you can find there. And I feel like I've just been getting more and more tired of the places that I go here because I just go to them all the time.
So are you slowly telling us you're planning on moving to New York?
No, New York. I lived in New York. New York is hell.
You lived in New York?
Yes.
Wait.
Probably a while ago.
A while ago, but I used to
When the
live
fuck did you live in New York?
around 9/11.
Get the fuck out of it. Okay, this is why you're completely sidetracked this fucking episode. So wait.
I used to live in Queens.
So do you
Dead
remember
ass, B?
9/11?
Yeah, I was there.
Get the fuck. I feel like I don't know her now. So how was your 9/11, if you don't mind?
It was terrible. I thought my uncle died because he was working near the area where it happened, and he didn't come home. He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, good. Damn.
That's wild.
I can tell you my 9/11 experience when I was in class. Me and my cousin.
What grade was this?
Like
I was in elementary.
Yeah.
No, yeah, elementary. So 4th grade. Yeah, both 4th grade. So me and my cousin, we were in class, and then the teacher just like came into the class, sat down, and just looked stoic, like something happened to her, and we was like, "What's happening?" And then like minute by minute, she kept on calling people's names, and me and my cousin in the class like, "What the fuck's going on? Like, why are we getting called?"
Black people, yo.
Like,
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Then they call our name, so we were like excited. We was like, oh shit, we're gonna go. We're gonna like leave school. We ain't got nothing to do. My aunt picks us up and she looks scared. She's like, I'm gonna tell you something. There's been a plane crash in the Twin Towers, and right now it's very crazy. And your uncle's working in that area, and we can't get in contact with him. And literally the whole night, like from when we got off to school, when we went there, we were just sitting by the phone waiting for a phone call from him.
Did you process it? At that age, did you understand? I didn't process it.
I just thought I got out of school early.
Right. So to you, it's just like, oh, I'm out this bitch.
Yes. It was when like my aunt was like, we can't get in contact with your
it became
uncle.
Real.
It became real. And then I started watching the news and like hearing everything. I was like, oh shit.
So what was your uncle's side of it? If he explained it, I don't know.
He drove buses at that time, but like he was in that area. So like based off of how the impact was, he could have like been hit or like.
But did he talk about like what happened?
No. He just came home. He was like,
yeah. I mean, fortunately, he's one of the people that made it, so that's good.
Yeah, it was very scary, but yeah, it was in 9/11.
Damn,
dude, that is so wild.
That's a hell of a random thought.
Hell yeah,
great segment. Fuck, dude. All right, I guess there's no other way but getting some fucking topics. I can't segue that shit. All right, Miss Freddy, hit us with the top five.
All right, first topic: Winter Olympics. Camila Valieva, whatever her name is, Valieva.
Is she Russian?
She is Romanian.
Okay, so Russian.
Oh, I guess.
No. Oh, Romanian's like, you motherfucker.
Oh wait, I think she is Russian.
She's Russian.
She's Russian.
Right
My bad. I was thinking of the Virginity girl right next to her. She's Romanian.
Might as well be Russian.
But okay, she is Russian, and she is she was in the middle of like a doping scandal. First off, let's start with she's 15 years old.
She's 15?
She's 15 years old.
I appreciate that.
Because you're about to say some shit.
Yes.
First of all,
thank you so much.
She's a 15-year-old figure skater, and she is in the Winter Olympics, and she tested positive for a drug called trimetazidine.
That sounds like some shit you give to horses, bro.
It's supposed to be a medication for the heart.
Ivermectin.
It's supposed to be a medication for the heart, but it's one of the banned medications in the Olympics. She also tested positive for two other drugs. It was hypoxin and L-carnitine, but those two are not
they're not
banned.
illegal. Yeah.
So
wait. So why does it matter if you test positive if they're not banned?
The one that was banned was the trimetazidine, and that's the one that they found first.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why did they report all the two?
So
because combined together, they're called like a trifecta of a drug. So
performance enhancement.
They're supposed to help perform like with the heart. So like
helping. So she did this shit on purpose.
Yeah, probably allegedly.
Her trainers. I feel like there's no way a child would be like, "Oh, give me some shit like this." Like it has to be the people that have mentored her and told her to do this if you want to win, like But again, her family's denying it. Her mother says that she's had like heart issues in the past, and that's why she was taking hypoxin. But just hypoxin, not the other two. Shit. And then they're saying that it could possibly have been because she got into her grandfather's medication. Apparently, got mixed up with her medication.
Yeah, it's getting even worse.
Yo, too many coincidences, bro. Fuck out of here, dog.
It was found, but she was able to compete. She did not.
They let her compete.
They let her compete, but she didn't place, so she went home right after she didn't place.
That's fucked. She shouldn't have competed.
They shouldn't let her compete.
They shouldn't have let her compete, and that's where the controversy came in because Sha'Carri Richardson was blasting her, saying, "Why did they allow this girl to play after testing positive for a banned drug and not let her play after testing positive for THC, technically?" So she's saying it's all in the skin, and the reason why she was allowed to play is because she was a white female skater. So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
I mean, I can't be mad at Sha'Carri. Or whatever her name is. Sha'Carri.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, she has a valid point. I don't think it's racial, to be honest, but she does have a valid point. Bro, that's too many coincidences. Come on, that's just on purpose. Well, like, I'm not saying she did it on purpose, but maybe like her trainers like they have her medical history. Like, oh, she's already taking this. Let's just give her this two other shit.
Extra,
make her fucking superhuman. You know what I'm saying? But like, still, I don't care what the causes are. Actually, you should not be allowed to compete. You have. I mean, she didn't win, but she has an advantage
because she actually was able to participate.
Yeah. I think part of the reason why she didn't win is because once that like doping scandal came out, everybody in the media was on her ass. So I think she kind of got psyched out of it.
So wait, sorry, what sport is she
Figure
in?
skating.
Figure skating.
So is figure skating score like judges?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Okay,
Score
that's
like
why
judges.
she didn't win. They probably like, listen, no, I don't care what she does out there. Do not give her the high. Don't even give her third. So they let her compete, but it was like
They let her compete. I
Don't
don't
let
think
her-
she should have been. She should have like been competing. But the Olympics were trying to justify the reasons why they allowed her to compete over Sha'Carri, which I think is a lot of bullshit, anyways. But she didn't play, so she just went home. And Russia
Trash.
is fully backing her. They were like, "You guys bullied this little girl."
now Russia cares about bullying. Fuck out of here.
There was actually a media press that they released of just a girl figure skating on the ice and a bunch of Russian police or security guards surrounding her, as in like, try something, we got you. So that was their message to the media.
Bro, ain't nobody scared of Russia, yo. Fuck wrong with these niggas.
You should be
dog?
scared about Russia. You should
For
be.
what?
'Cause them niggas
Russia,
is
I didn't say
vicious.
nothing. Nothing.
Tell Russia pull up, dog.
Russia, that wasn't me.
Tell Russia pull up. I'll whoop Putin's eyes. Like, what the fuck?
I ain't saying shit.
Not me,
Bro, you
Putin.
ain't got me scared of my own country, bro. If I'm going to Russia, I'll be terrified. Nigga, I'm in America. I ain't scared of that shit.
Yeah, so don't go to Russia is all I'm saying.
I'm implying.
The
What the
moment you
fuck?
land, Sanjay Reed.
Don't come to America with that shit. The fuck? Or Jamaica, nigga. Fuck. Jamaica, like, what me have for doing this? Leave me out that boss.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's that. And then next topic.
Wait, she's not the only one that had happened to. Because I was looking into a little bit more too. There's a couple other people. There's like
Russians
this.
as well?
So there's a Chinese guy. He's a swimmer.
Why?
Of course, of course.
This is
Andre.
weird.
Of
I
course,
ain't say
Andre.
shit.
The moment he said Chinese.
Right. It's a Chinese guy. It happened to him. He got tested positive for it. They
Same
took it.
three?
What? Same three?
Trimethazine?
Yeah, the trimethazine. But it was only for one that he got tested for. So what had happened when they found out that he took it, they took him out of the race for that.
As they
And-
should.
Right. And he was like, I think he was suspended for like 3 to 6 months. I can't remember which one it was. 3 to 6 months. That he came back and won 3 medals off of that. Same
He
thing
said,
happened.
try me again.
Right. And the shit about it is too, they didn't even talk about him. Because they did when they found out that he tested positive, they took him out of all media outlets so that nobody found out about it. So when he came back, it's like nothing even happened.
That's China protecting that image.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It basically looks like he just took a sabbatical and just came
China
back, you
will
know?
definitely have you looking clean
No,
as a motherfucker
no
if you did something
bullshit.
wrong.
Come on, man.
No bullshit. They should just legalize every drug. Like, just fuck it. Steroids, all the tries and buys, and all
Now,
them.
please
Let all them shit get legalized.
explain the benefits of that, please.
I just can't.
Can you imagine the amazing shit we would see in the Olympics if everybody was on? Imagine
First of
It
all-
would be like the crack Olympics.
Imagine
Oh
Usain
my
Bolt
God.
Can you
on
imagine
fucking
crackheads in the
steroids or whatever
Olympics?
sprinters
Bro.
take. That nigga would be running 8 seconds flat, bro. Like, what?
The amount of overdoses that we would see in this world, I'm not
Then
playing
you ain't
it.
built for it, bro.
But like when you walk down the street,
the fuck?
when
Don't
you
be
walk
taking
down
that
the
shit.
street and you be seeing some crackheads doing
I-
some backflips. Yo, they should be in the Olympics for real.
Look at Freddy out here wilding. You gonna talk about me? Freddy's talking about putting crackheads in the Olympics.
That would be very
That would be
entertaining. I'm not
fucking
gonna
fire, bro.
hold you.
That would be fire. That would be fucking amazing.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
got the
I
most
got a
sturdy
little bit.
balance?
My bad.
Bro, they couldn't be in track and field though. Too many false start, bro. Them niggas be twitching.
Oh, I can't breathe.
On your mark.
Yo.
I shouldn't have started that. I'm
Ladies,
so
1, 2, 3, 4,
sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8. Disqualified.
Shouldn't have started that one.
No, that's your fault. You know I'm gonna run with it. Shit.
Next topic. A teenager who sold her virginity for, it's actually 2.3 million, but
It's 3.7.
it's 3.7 now?
Right?
Yeah.
3.7 US because that's euros.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
yeah, 3.7.
2.3 million euros. Yeah, okay. But apparently
She's
this
pretty.
is a lie.
I mean, ain't
Yeah,
pretty
so
enough
it
to
wasn't
spend $2
real.
million.
How much would you sell your
That's a-
virginity?
Well,
for?
Okay, let's
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 get
make a
into the-
commercial.
Wait,
Let's get into
before we
the
get
facts.
there.
Hey everybody.
Let her tell the story.
Okay.
And then that's what I wanted to ask.
Let's get into the facts. Okay, so pretty much she's she was 17 or 18 at the time.
18.
18 at the time, and she's a model, and her whole
An aspiring model. Come on.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
Proper use is
aspiring model. She's Romanian, and she said that she got approached by the main person or the
Dubai.
founder. Huh?
Somebody in Dubai.
No.
No.
I think he was American, low key.
I don't. Can I talk?
Yeah, we telling the whole story. All right, right.
Come on.
His name is Zan Zakobielewski, and he owns the what? He says he owns this website for like just people who want to sell the virginity.
For escorts.
Escorts. He doesn't want to call it escorts.
That's the name of it.
Is that the name? I thought it was something else.
Put your pussy all out.
Hey yo.
It's called Cinderella.
Hey
Escorts.
yo. Cinderella escorts, right?
Cinderella escorts. Yes.
Fuck out of here.
So she says that he approached him to do like a stunt per se. So like pretty much go on here, say that you sold your virginity for like.
It's like a marketing.
Exactly. So like the point was she was supposed to get like a bunch of backing and social media stuff out of this. So she went with the deal. So that she had her virginity sold for 2.3 million euros from a guy in Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. And she says that after that whole publicity came about, she just went through like a downfall of all the bad events in her life. So she lost her family. She could not get any jobs. Her friends didn't want to talk to her anymore. And she says that she didn't actually go through with it because it was all just a scam. But in fact, Zakobowski, whatever his name is, he's saying that the reason why she never met with the guy in Hong Kong is because they found through her Instagram that she was already in a relationship.
So he popping that thing.
And that the facts around her virginity weren't accurate. So that's why like that never happened. But I don't know about all that. She's claiming that his website and his thing is just a way to get people into prostitution and all those other
no shit.
Okay,
take it away, sir.
So I have a commercial. Hey guys.
Oh God.
Do you like
how
pussy?
much would you sell your virginity for online? Right? Because if I was still a virgin and I had the opportunity to sell my virginity,
in a heartbeat.
What?
I think that's every dude, bro.
Man, you're fucking lying. First of all, there's a thing she said, and I agreed with her completely. Bitches giving away their virginity for free to niggas who's not even gonna stick around afterwards. You better sell that pussy. Fuck are you talking about? What?
Yo.
Nah, you bugging.
Blue will have nothing on you, bro.
Oh, bro. Like you selling your pussy for like $30, $40. Like I'm 3.7 million. That's to the crib.
Who gonna buy that shit?
Come on, man.
For $3 million.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like this is an unsafe territory for like women, especially if you're meeting a random ass person from multiple different countries. Apparently, it's not just one location. You don't know what the fuck that man's gonna do to you.
And dare I say, anybody willing to pay $3 million for
something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Probably not a nice person to be around. I just safe guess. You know what I'm saying?
Or like, there's a reason why they can't get pussy. Like, you know, it's just I don't know. Part of me just feels like that is not something.
I don't think that if you got $3 million, you can get pussy. It's just that's why I think you're a weirdo if you're willing to pay.
There's some alternate
scheme
saying? That you have going on in the background.
Like, that's what I'm saying. There's something wrong with him.
It's not like it's not like honestly, you're saying that they can't get it though. I think they can get it because listen, money rules all. So it just you can get it anywhere. It's just I think they're probably so rich. They're like
they're probably just doing it because they can.
Exactly, just doing it because they can. It's the same why these Dubai dudes fly these Instagram models out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
They get shitted on. And they go hang out in Thailand till their next assignment. And, you know, it's a cycle.
It's
wonder what she's up to now.
She's married to her longtime boyfriend.
She's still 18?
She's 19 now.
She got married.
Wait, no, she was 2016, so she's probably like.
Still, she's like 2?
But she's.
I mean, are you surprised though? It's only in this country that.
Yeah, that people get married later in life. I feel like in other countries they want to get married earlier and start a family. Yeah,
what? Arranged. First of all, they have regular marriages and they have arranged marriages.
In Romania, now?
Arranged marriage. I don't know. Yeah. I'm ignorant on that, so I have no idea.
I don't know, but like I feel like that's a thing in the outside of like the U.S. There's a lot of like
people start getting married at like 16.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? By the time they're 26, they have like 3-4 kids already in there.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's only here that niggas is still 40 years old trying to find a boyfriend and a girlfriend. You know, it's other places they're already married with complete families.
Just give up.
Damn, son.
If you
You
46,
better not fuck up then, bro.
If you 46, look. If I'm 46 and single, I'm single. I'm not trying to find shit. If you 46 and try to like, I'm not. You know what?
Yeah. Take
So
that
all
back,
those
bro.
46-year-old people looking for love, keep trying, my friends.
Give up. It's over.
Don't
Ain't
listen
never
to
gonna
this
happen.
man.
And if you do, you got 5 solid years, and then it's done. It's a wrap.
Stop.
Leave him alone. Can somebody tell the truth in this bitch? Come on,
No,
dog.
keep going. There be 50-year-old people out here finding love. Let them be.
If you're 45, best shot you guys are retirement home. All right?
Damn.
Next topic.
Nigga said, don't look too hard at me. My back hurts.
Bring Bengay.
Next topic.
This is a great
Charlamagne
transition.
speaks on Kanye West's recent behavior and also talks about we have to stop D-writing dysfunction.
You can say dick.
Okay.
It's like expressive podcast.
All right. You say cunt all the time.
So this was
Go ahead.
This was in the Breakfast Club. They had like just a segment where they were just talking about like, I think it started off with just Pete and how Pete brought like a sense of normalcy
Big
to
Dick Pete. My nigga.
To Kim.
how Pete brought like a sense of normalcy to Kim, and that pretty much
Brought
she
more than
has
that
like
shit.
everything.
Hey,
Huh?
yo.
She has literally everything that she ever needs. Kim comes from like money, like she's always had money in her life, and they're saying that no matter what Kanye has been trying to do,
It's too easy. Sorry, go ahead.
they're saying that no matter what, you're really making this upsetting for me. I'm trying to talk, and you just can't hold your shit in.
I'm sorry.
Jesus,
Just say it, bro. Just say it.
hurry up, just say it.
Alright. It's fine. It's okay.
Just say it.
It's fine. Because y'all going to be mad at me and shit. I'm not doing this. Go ahead, Freddy.
Okay, so the point of the D-writing dysfunction comes up when it comes to like the amount of messages and just things that Kanye has been doing and posting on social media regarding his interaction with Kim. Yeah. And Charlamagne was like, we need to stop letting certain behaviors like these occur, especially because we're just allowing it to occur because it's Kanye West.
Right.
Any other person who does stuff like that, that's borderline harassment. And I agree with him. Kanye has been pushing the envelope. He, in a way, is harassing Kim to get back with him through the messages, through the acts, through the blasting and saying that she's not allowing him to see his kids, doesn't provide him with the phone number. You have her number. She's just not giving you her second number.
Right.
Kim has, 3 phones?
Probably.
Like, you have the number to Kim. You have the number to Kim's mom. You have the number to Kim's secretary or whatever assistant that she uses. So it's just, he's putting so much pressure on her to cave. And she's not caving. And the more she's fighting, the more he's putting more pressure on her.
I agree with both sides, right? I agree with Charlamagne's point because he definitely has a valid point. Kanye's wilding. But I also agree with Kanye. He just needs to not do it publicly. That's what, look, if you're trying to get, seriously, like, you've been in a marriage, you have, 5 kids with the woman? You're in love with the person. No one's going to be on your back because you're trying to get back with your wife. But for you to be wilding like this in public,
This mental health.
I think
it's not okay.
I think it's okay to try and get your significant other back.
Right.
But there's a certain level you cannot cross. Even doing it privately or in public, he is still harassing her with the amount of attention and like just the force that he's going about. And every time he doesn't get something that he wants, he tries to sue her for something else.
Right.
So Kanye's not going about saving his family. Kanye's just trying to get what he wants out of this. I don't think he might still love Kim. He might still love the idea of Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Kanye's actually doing a lot of this with a sane mind, is what I'm saying. Like, he's doing it because he sees that something that he has been taken away from him. He's a big kid who wants his toys back.
Let's hear it.
Kanye is perfectly fucking sane. This is called album mode Kanye. You know how we're talking about him right now?
Mm-hmm.
Because his fucking album's coming out.
Sure.
This is why he does this shit. This is why I don't fuck.
He has another one coming for us.
This might be a hot take. I don't give a fuck because whatever. In case this is it, I treat Kanye like I treat R. Kelly. I enjoy their music. I don't give a fuck about them individually. I don't. Like, I'm just so sick of his shit. This shit is so predictable. I don't care what the headline is. What are you selling? That's always it. It's every fucking time. The harassing Pete, harassing Kim, the fucking in public with the shit over. Like, I'm so sick of this nigga, bro. Like, I'm just done. I really don't give a fuck about. I honestly don't care about Kanye.
Well,
I really don't.
Whatever he's doing is definitely working because we try to
I mean,
avoid
I'm not
talking
gonna buy
about
his
this
album.
nigga all the time, and he always ends up on the podcast some way, some form.
well, the reason
somehow.
why I brought this up is because I like Charlamagne's just topic of we need to stop letting dysfunction occur.
Right. No. Yeah. So,
And that's the main. I don't care about Kanye per se, but the fact that it involves him is the reason why I wanted to talk about the topic. Like, would you find this okay if somebody was doing this to you?
Absolutely
it's
not.
not okay.
yeah. No. You're right.
Absolutely
Ultimately, in terms of dysfunction, not cool. But all I'm saying is, I know why he's doing it.
Oh no, and Charlamagne also talked about that. He was like, Kanye West uses people. He did the same thing when he was dropping his album back in the day with the backpack rappers, and now he's using street rappers to essentially bully Pete out of dating Kim, but also to promote his new album, which has a lot of street rappers in it. So like that sense of he doesn't care about you, he just
these
uses you
niggas
for
not
the-
gonna do shit to Pete, yo.
They're
No,
not
not
gonna
at all.
hurt Pete.
Not at
But
all.
that's the sentiment that he's saying is that Kanye's using the street now
Right. No. Yeah.
for his album because Kanye knows the street. He's from the street. He knows how it works. So
He's barely from the street.
well, he was from the street, whatever.
No.
He's from Chicago. That's it.
That's straight up.
No.
No, like Solomon said, you're just dick riding Kanye because
Okay.
they want beats and a feature or what the
Right.
fuck ever.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
But yeah, so that's why I wanted to talk about that. I thought it was very interesting.
Well,
I
this-
mean, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, nice one.
And to show you how much I don't care, like everybody, you know, the documentary
Yeah.
that recently came out on Netflix. I tried to watch it. 2 minutes in, I turned it off.
I couldn't watch
Why'd you
it.
turn it off so fast?
It's just like I thought I could give Kanye a chance or just like support something he like that's about him. I can't. I genuinely don't care about Kanye anymore. I just don't. And the fucked up part is he has the greatest verse to me. He has the greatest verse in hip hop of all time, and I don't like him. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But
That means you respect his music.
I love Kanye's music. I just cannot stand the person, and I wish. Going to lean into what Charlamagne said. I wish we would stop encouraging the bullshit and stop calling him this genius. I was like, no, bro, you are a fucked up person, and you need to cut the shit out. How many times you gonna make excuses for this fucking man?
Right.
Like, it's annoying,
See,
bro.
The reason, and I mean, that goes directly towards your point, right? People love dysfunction, bro. If there was a way that people would pay attention to positivity, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't use this avenue to get whatever he wants done. But people love that negative shit. For example, let's say you're on Instagram and you see a fight video for like 5 minutes where somebody's getting their face something. Chances are you're probably gonna stop and watch that video, right?
I'm too screaming.
Chances are.
But no, you're right. Generally,
Like,
yeah.
just because
It
it's
depends on how much it's on my timeline. So usually I go past those videos.
you know, but just using that as an example, like people are gonna be more attracted to it versus like any type of positive thing that you see on the computer. Like you're like, oh hey, and then you're just gonna forget about it. You're not gonna go text your friend and say, hey, I just saw this cute video of a dog licking ice cream or some shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That sounds like something Freddy. Yep. Okay. Never mind. You're helping my case, Freddy.
I can see it.
Shit, but you know, that's just like the general aspect of just humanity. You know what I mean? Like you're on the highway, you see a car on fire, traffic's happening because niggas is looking outside their window at that. You feel me? It's just what it is. But he has a point. People definitely should stop dick riding dysfunction.
I just like, and I get it. Like his music is great, but like I said, that's why I equate it to the R. Kelly thing. We have to get to the point. At least for me personally, I don't speak for nobody. I still listen to R. Kelly because I'm not a fucking liar and hypocrite.
He makes great music.
This is why I say I listen. I treat him like R. Kelly. Like I enjoy their music. It's just I am able to separate the art from the artist. Fuck with the art. Do not like the artist.
Right. Respect. And when you can create that distance, you should be fine.
I think R. Kelly's probably the one person that I couldn't do that with, and I definitely dropped all of his music out of my like.
I mean, at first I felt like that, like, oh, I can't listen to this, but then I kind of held myself accountable. How long has this nigga been like doing this shit? And now that he's back in court, I'm not defending the man because I know somebody's gonna fucking take it that way. But now we're like, oh my god, he's an animal. Like we have, especially the black community, we have known this nigga is bro. We know jokes, piss on you, drip, drip, pee, 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 piss on you. Like, come on. So my thing is, I'm not gonna act like I don't enjoy his music anymore. The music slaps.
I will say, there's certain times I forget that he writes or he wrote a song or
See,
he did a song.
that's too much work, yo.
And that's what I'm like, ooh.
It's too much work, dog. Like, just enjoy the
Slow
music.
it down.
Just enjoy. Now, some of his songs I can't listen to because it makes me question who he's writing it about.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
You Are Not Alone.
I don't see
that
nothing
one
wrong.
is
Like, I can't. Nah, I don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy like Happy
Oh my
People.
God.
I enjoy that because it slaps. Like, ain't no kid references in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a graduation song that kills me. The I Believe I Can Fly. That one hurts because I'm like, shit.
You want to see something wild? There is a video. Actually, can you see if you can pull it up on YouTube? There's a video of him. I think he's performing in Africa. And he's literally pointing at literally girls and stuff.
Nope.
Do you want to come to America?
Not doing it. Not pulling it.
Fucking rapist.
Not pulling it. Next topic.
There's this video he was dry humping on the stage in front of people.
No.
Did you see that one?
That nigga is
We're done with R. Kelly.
One more hot take on him. He just switched over to Bill Cosby's
heard.
old lawyer to help him
nigga
get
out in
out.
5 months.
So he's about to definitely get out.
I heard. I don't know if he's gonna get out, but I heard.
Yeah, he's not getting out. I'm joking.
The next topic is Neo. He was on the cruise show, and he talked about women. He talks about women. He says, "Women, if you want men to stop calling you words like bitches, you need to stop, like literally allowing it and dancing to the music and all of the misogynistic things that they say to you." You want to play the clip?
Yeah, you can play it.
It's gotten super misogynistic, which I don't understand. And mind you, I can only blame us men halfway for that, because as a woman, if a man sings the word bitch to you and you smile at him, he's probably gonna do it again and again and again and again and again. And the more misogynistic the lyrics get, the more y'all accept it, the more that's gonna happen. That's just kind of what that is. So, ladies, I love y'all to death, but if y'all want men to stop calling you bitches, stop dancing to the record.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's a take from Neo. What are your thoughts?
What's your take?
What's my take?
Mm-hmm.
I think if somebody has the cojones to call a woman a bitch to their face,
No, he's saying
He's
as
saying
in like
records and
singers
songs.
and stuff like Chris Brown when he'd be like,
Like, move, bitch.
"Get out
the way."
a regular human, as a regular person, if a person has the cojones to call you a bitch to your face, it doesn't matter if you're listening to music. Wait, hold on. We're supposed to be talking from the woman's aspect of it, right?
No, what's your opinion?
It's just
on the
your
whole thing?
opinion on
Okay.
it in general."
Yeah, they're gonna call you a bitch regardless because it's inside their language, right? Then you have respectable people who call women or girls. We can't say females
Okay, but
because
in the sense of women complaining that artists are calling them bitches on songs, what's your opinion? Should the artist stop or should the women not listen?
I don't think it matters,
I
right?
don't think it
That's
matters,
that's their art. That's their art. They're gonna say what they want to say.
Then women can't complain about people calling them bitches.
I think no. Well, you can still complain if someone is directly calling it to your face because that's unacceptable. But I think what Neo's trying to say is like if you stop allowing it, then hopefully it would like stop. But the thing that he's not understanding is that these rappers, these singers, they've been doing this shit for years. They do not care what one person's feeling or like a few people's feelings are on this. Like they will continue to make the music because if that's how they feel, and they're gonna argue freedom of speech, freedom of creativity and artistry and all that.
He has a point in the sense of let's say I decide I don't want nobody to call me nigga again. So if I'm serious, I'm not listening to any rap music.
Yes, but that
So if
only makes you.
women are that only makes me. But my point is, if women as a collective are serious about not being called bitches, do not listen to these records. At the end of the day, money speaks. If you don't listen to these records that are saying bitch this, bitch that, bitch like, they're not gonna make money, and are they gonna change or they're not gonna be relevant? Either way, you win.
I just don't see.
Yeah, you don't see it.
Women coming together. Every woman in the world coming together and be like, I am.
So it's on the women then, not the artists. Again, money talks. People are doing this because these records sell. That's exactly what Neo is saying.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying I don't think it's gonna happen because
I agree
even
with you.
if women stop, there's still the male population. They're still getting money from somewhere. Granted, it's not gonna be as much.
Yeah,
They're still gonna get it.
we
So
ain't never let bitch go.
it's not really gonna.
Yeah.
But also, you see how we be like, bro, girls be calling each other bitches.
Yeah.
As a context.
Bitch,
Come on.
let me tell you about last
So,
week.
it goes even deeper.
It's not gonna go away.
Bitch,
Is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
It's not gonna go away.
I personally don't like the bitch word. Like I have female friends like they don't say offensive like they'll be like bitch. But no, I don't fucking like
It's
it.
not okay.
It's not even not okay. It's just I don't like how it's like. I'd much rather you say the N word. Like I don't like how it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like you letting the F word fly. It just don't.
Nah,
you ever listen to old records and you hear the F word? I'm like, ooh. I was bumping some 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying to do my workout this morning. Hey, bro, that album got like 20 of them bitches on. I was like, damn, bro. You lucky they can't cancel your ass, nigga, because goddamn. They listen to that shit back, it's over.
I think it depends on like that, like how you said there are females that be like bitch and stuff like that. Right. So like it depends on how you say it. It can be misconstrued sometimes, but I think Neo is kind of reaching in this term because it's not gonna actually happen the way that he's saying it. Like, oh, if you want it to stop, just do this and it'll stop. That's not true.
So you're saying the artist should take initiative to not use it?
No, I'm saying that it has to be accountable on both sides.
Right.
Because, like, you saying it's all on the woman to, like, stop listening to his music because then they'll respect you
I understand.
more.
So you're saying it probably most likely will never happen.
Yes.
But I'm saying this. Which side, how would it most likely happen? Even though you feel like it'll never happen, how would it most likely happen? Like, what's the most realistic way for it to not be used? Like the artist or women coming together and saying, we're not listening to this?
I think it's both, honestly, but you don't like that answer.
I don't like the on the fence. I need to pick a side.
It's not on the fence. It's literally my thought process. Mm-hmm. It needs to, one, the artist needs to decide, hey, okay, maybe I shouldn't use this anymore. And two, people need to stand by their thoughts and actions. Like, oh, okay, I don't like this. I'm not going to listen to it either.
Okay.
Bro, I'm just listening to this. Bro, oh shit. I'm just nigga damn. I'm just listening to this and I'm like, I still don't see how it, you can stop listening to the music, but that brings it back to the point that I was saying earlier. If a person has bitch, the word, embedded in their brain, and this is something that they're calling you, it don't matter how much you stop listening to the music, they're gonna call you that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just a part of who they are. And I'm saying that because
comes down to, on a personal level, that comes down to respect though. Like, let's say you call me bitch all the time.
Right.
And I say like, yo, I don't fuck with that word. And you continue to call me a bitch, I just won't fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it could be as simple as that. So let's say you're a woman now, and I called you a bitch. You can tell me the same thing. I don't fuck with that. And if you don't fuck with it, then just move on. You don't have to surround yourself with the person.
I think that's individually, like person to person, situation to situation. But I think what Neo is trying to say is as a whole, like, yeah, I don't like these bitches, then stop listening to these singers saying bitches. But like, nobody's gonna like, well, I don't know about nobody, but a lot of people still listen to Chris Brown, and he's the like number one offender of this. Like, you know,
bitch. Just
in general, like using misogynistic language towards females.
No, you don't. Really?
I don't listen to Chris Brown very much.
Yes, Chris Brown's one of them. It's a lot.
I mean, the whole rap, not just bitch. It's just like, come on.
The words just
bitches and hoes. Like, you know, it's like,
yeah,
it's like a whole industry.
It's tough, and I don't think it's gonna happen, seriously. But whatever. I did like that he brought it up, but I just think his approach about how it ends is kind of.
I'm sorry,
I think he has a good viewpoint.
If you're in the club and like one time for the bird, like that should come like.
I'm gonna shake my
yo, you know what I'm saying? Like
the little ass that I got.
Like, come on, bro. Like, is bitch really such a bad word when there's
I don't think it is. I just thought his aspect of if you want respect, then you have to like hold yourself like with respect, but that's not the case. Like I can still hold myself with respect and get down to the song that says one time.
You know what I'm saying? On the highway and that Luda move bitch come on, like, you let that shit fly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Luda move bitch is just a serious, like, get the fuck out my way.
Fuck.
That's not a party.
No, that's road rage music.
I'm going to run your ass over. Try me.
Ooh,
all right, last topic is kind of sad.
Yeah, no, it's
very,
not.
very
fucking hilarious.
It's not hilarious. It's very disturbing. It's very sad.
How you like your muffins, bro?
Nope, we're not starting that. Whoa. Can we mute him for a second and me and Henry just talk? So I did just mute.
Are you allergic to nuts?
Boy. Ooh. No. No,
Is that a part of your
Henry,
daily
I'm
diet?
counting on you to not say nothing bad. Okay.
Yo, this shit is I'm sorry, this shit is fucking hilarious.
How is that hilarious?
All right, go.
You just
So
hope
people
that
know what
people
I'm
don't
talking
have
about.
nut allergies. That's
Oh, he did it. Okay, so the next topic is Louisiana teacher Cynthia Perkins sentenced to I think she got 41 years.
40 deserve that shit.
41 years hard labor. After lacing
Sick
students
fucking
cupcakes
psycho.
with ex-husband's sperm.
What the fuck? I
So-
have so many questions.
Can I get to the facts first before y'all get into all y'all toxic shit?
Go
Please
ahead.
let me finish so I can at least put the information out there. Okay, so Cynthia was middle high, or what do you call those, like I think it's middle school, but they call it differently. But she was like a middle school teacher, and apparently her and her husband have done this in the past where they would take pictures with minors naked and stuff like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
But the reason why I think this got caught is because someone tipped them off about the picture of them taking a photo with, I think it was like a 9-year-old kid.
Whoa.
Naked. Both her and her husband were side by side to this kid naked, and that tipped off the to go do a search in their house, and then they came onto an onslaught of things of them just with like child molestation, just sexual harassment, sex crimes, all this stuff.
When you put all this, it's not hilarious.
It's not hilarious. That's why I was like, let me give you the facts
It's
before
the
you want to.
cupcakes part I was talking about, but fuck.
We should have kept doing cupcakes.
So, it was come to light that she baked cupcakes, but also used her ex-husband's semen and laced it into the cupcakes and provided to her students, and that alone, disturbing as fuck. What makes you think that you have like what brought the idea to just put like semen in cupcakes?
Yo.
And he's laughing, but like it's
Yo, I said this all the time. I'm visual, right? So all I see is this fucking lady bringing cupcakes in the classroom. And the fucking kids fucking like this shit's busted.
Fired up. Little Johnny done
I
fucked
will
up that
say-
cupcake.
I will
Can
say
get
that she was.
another one.
Oh my god.
So creepy.
That's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking gosh, it's hilarious. The cupcakes are hilarious. All other shit's fucked up.
So yeah, she did plead guilty.
You
She
want
didn't even
yours?
contest anything when she was brought to court.
Right.
Because she didn't want to have because the victims are clearly there and listening to them account to what occurred. So she didn't want to put them through the just going back through everything.
In that sense.
But there's other charges like child pornography, conspiracy of mingling harmful substance.
She only got
and
41 years?
she got 41
She's
years
not
of
even
hard
locked
labor.
up. It's hard labor. What
No,
does that even
I
mean?
think it's still locked up. So it means that you are in prison, but for the entire time you are in prison, you will be working. Like there's nothing
Pretty much
left.
slavery.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. You fucking deserve it.
Because I had to look that up too. Because I was like, what the hell is hard labor? And
I
then
thought
I
they
looked
was
it up.
making her clean the streets.
No. It means you are in prison, but for the entire time that you are in prison or serving your sentence, you will be doing hard labor, like for the entire time. Her husband is still waiting his trial.
He's getting 100 years.
He was a what was it?
Ex-sheriff.
No. His title was even
Lieutenant.
He was special operations lieutenant.
Mm.
So that means special operations lieutenant. That means he was deep into his craft of his job, and then to go do some shit. Like this is someone who's a trusted,
But it's weird. Just like think about it. It's like fate. These two fucking weirdos met. I'm not even making a joke. I'm just saying these two fucking weirdos met and decided to be a couple. And now, it's fucking insane that two people can meet and just do the most insane shit ever.
it's insane because Cynthia is a fucking teacher. You are a teacher. You took not an oath, but your main purpose in life is to help these kids learn. And the first thing you did was just hurt them. In the worst way possible. You hurt them. These kids will always remember what you did to them. Not even mentioning the ones that she had sexual whatever with.
I do have a question. What if the kids never found out about the cupcakes?
I mean, now they know.
I mean, yeah, because she's in jail. I'm just saying, like, what if the court or whoever decide, you know what, for these kids' mental health or like just emotional stability or whatever, like, let's punish her, obviously, but let's not tell them they ate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's the cat's already out the bag. I think
because it's like us when we eat Chinese food. Is it rat? Is it chicken?
Stop
like,
it.
I don't want to know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want. If it's rat, I do not want to know. I'm already deep in the game, yo. Like,
I don't condone
what?
the slander.
I'm making a
Chinese
point, Freddie. Is this not a fucking saying or rumor that people say? Like,
yes,
Chinese
it's
food
a rumor.
is
And
rat?
I do
Okay.
understand what you're
That's
saying.
my point.
Yes.
So I'm saying, like, do you want to know or not?
I personally wouldn't have wanted to know, but I can understand because I feel like it's a high profile case now. And
I understand you have to notify people, but I'm saying, like, if it was like on the, like, she got her, like, before it wasn't, let's say it wasn't high profile. I mean, I don't see how it wouldn't be.
I think as a parent, I would want you to disclose that to me, but I would
I'd
have
be
the
like, yo,
right
don't
to
tell-
not
please
tell
don't
my
tell your
kid.
kids.
Yeah.
I
I think as a parent, I wouldn't tell my kid.
I could not tell my kid.
And I would
that.
tell you not to tell my kid.
Like, I want to know as a parent, but I couldn't tell my kid, bro. Like, hey, you remember when you?
Henry's face about to shit on everything.
Nah, I'll be pissed if that motherfucker brought them cupcakes home, nigga. I'll kill somebody. Fucking kill somebody.
Ooh.
Anyway, so 2 cents. I don't, bro. Don't leave me hanging, bro. I know you want to say some wild shit.
Bro.
Let it fly.
I've just been laughing about
This
him
is a safe
whole
space.
time.
This is a safe space.
Nah.
I already have the title of the podcast. I'm telling you right
I
now.
think Charlamagne actually gave her donkey of the day for that one.
Shit, it was a year. Fucking insane.
You're right. Jesus. But
You're
yeah.
not gonna act like niggas don't swallow semen all the time, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Just don't tell the kids, because that's the only fucked up part. That's the only fucked up part. But that's the part I can see where, like, it's damaging to these kids. Like, just don't certain
Don't tell
shit.
them.
Just don't tell them. That's the only part. Like, I feel bad. Like, don't. It's fucked up, yo.
That's all I'm
You know
gonna
what
say.
I'm saying?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, if my favorite Chinese spot come up, like,
We
yeah,
can stop now.
it was rat this whole time. I'm gonna be pissed. But like, bro, I already just not tell me when I come there. Just give me the rat and keep it moving.
Yeah, 'cause that rat
I
is
agree with not telling
busting.
the kids. Let's try and maintain as much of their childhood as we can possibly
Exactly.
have for them. But yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And Jesus, that story's just disturbing.
Yeah, I hope she runs to jail.
Her and her husband. Ugh.
I'm telling you, he had more than 40 years. He has to.
I hope he gets more than 40 years because I feel like he probably initiated most
He
of
had
these.
to be.
So what if?
Because it's not like he unwillingly gave his sperm. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he had, like,
What if he didn't know?
how, Sway?
How?
How?
All right,
This
let's-
lady
let-
made
let-
cupcakes with your sperm, bro. Ain't no fucking little drop. Like, you had to be a part
So
of this.
anytime. All right, so let's say when homegirl is cooking in the kitchen, do we know what kind of ingredients she's putting inside the food?
How she get his
cooking?
sperm, bro?
Well, clearly they had to fuck.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
Let's say they had a condom on. He left the room, put the condom in the trash.
Using
He
the
took
condom with your wife?
out. I mean, I don't have a wife, so I
You
mean,
don't use a
and
condom
I
with your
use
I don't think
condoms.
you should use a condom with your wife. That's
Probably
weird.
Fair enough.
So how do you get the condom?
How do they get the
She can be like, hey, just this cup real quick for what? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Come on, dog.
Mm.
I'll buy that shit.
He should. They could.
I mean,
think-
and then
Yeah,
this
even
aside,
worse.
all the other shit. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, I
the
think-
pictures,
Fair enough,
like,
fair enough,
like,
fair
nah.
enough.
I
this
think he
nigga-
definitely
fucked.
initiated a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
definitely
it
accomplished.
and brought her into the lifestyle, but she still continues to do shit.
now
that-
it's-
They
His
too
fault.
crazy.
I'm
ass
not.
fucking
No,
people.
I think the cupcake. I'm pretty sure that she mentioned the cupcake idea was his idea, but I can't find the source right now. So.
She does seem like she got like coerced into all this, but you still did it.
But
I
you
don't
still
give a
did. That's
fuck.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I really
that
don't.
everything was all
I
him,
really don't.
but I'm pretty sure the cupcakes idea was his. But he hasn't given any account of it, what happened. He hasn't said it, and I don't think his trial has come up yet either.
He about to throw her under the bus.
He will
Like,
throw her
I
under the
ain't
bus.
doing
I could,
none of this
I could
shit.
feel it.
This bitch crazy.
I don't even know she had my sperm. Okay, what's our
We're gonna take a break and we're gonna unpack some shit. We'll be right back. This is it, Nation. You have made it this far in the episode. Thank you for listening. All we ask you to do is follow us on our social medias, which are
We have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and they are at
In Case This Is It. How do you spell that, bro?
INCASETISISIT. You also can listen to us on all of our streaming platforms. These are located on
You just go on our Instagram. It's on our link tree, but we got Spotify, we got Apple Apple Podcasts, we got motherfucking Google, and we got iHeart. We got everywhere you can listen to a podcast. Go listen there. As a matter of fact, while you fucking there, goddamn like us. Give us that 5-star. Comment. Tell people how fucking funny we are. Because we're hilarious. All right?
Sandra's pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
What?
I said Sandra's pretty funny. I don't know about
I'm
you.
the fucking funniest motherfucker on this planet. You know
And
what I'm
make
saying?
sure you also go watch our visuals on YouTube. Can't
Yes.
forget about YouTube. Like and subscribe. Write some comments. Talk shit. Do all of that nice, good stuff.
Help us grow and join the nation. All right?
This is it.
Let's continue the show. Okay, put the cream-filled cupcake down for 1 second. We're too fat. We're way too fat, and it's becoming a problem. Now, a lot of people say the solution is gym, exercise, working out. Some people are even saying fat acceptance. Feel good about yourself. Accept your weight. Big is beautiful. All that shit. And I say fat shaming. Is it good? Is it bad? And this is where I open it up to you guys. Hi, gentle people. How do you feel about fat shaming?
I'm gonna let Freddy go. No, I'm letting Freddy go first because I know this is touching her soul right now.
No, y'all can go. I'm gonna just listen.
How do you feel about fat shaming?
I think. Okay. I've always been a big boy.
Thick boys.
Thick boys for the double A. Always been a big boy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you grow up in school. I don't know, not everybody's gonna relate, but you grow up in school if you're a big person, you know, you get bullied. They're like, hey, you fat piece of shit. Right. In the beginning, it hurts, right? But over time, you kind of get used to it. Not saying bullying is good, but sometimes fat shaming can be something that's positive, right?
Okay.
It can be, but it's not gonna be good for everybody because everybody reacts to it differently, right? Some people will look at it and they will conjure up things inside their brain that is negative to the point where it could be like suicidal, right?
Or harmful to their mental health.
Exactly. So it can be, it could go both ways. I'm not a fan of it, but I agree with your point. We are getting way too big as a society, and something has to be done.
Okay. Miss Freddy?
I do agree that obesity is a problem in America. I don't think people should fat shame someone because they're obese. You can provide them with the proper tools to get them to be in better shape and better health. And then you have to also keep in mind that when you are approaching somebody that you presume to be fat or obese, you have to understand what's the cause or the underlying effect of them being obese. There's other things that can affect them being on the upper scale, like obesity. That could be hereditary. That could be an underlying medical condition that they don't even know about that could cause obesity. That could be just them having like a eating disorder that causes it. Like some people binge, some people are anorexic but then become obese because then they go through that binge, like the back and forth between anorexia and binging. So you have to be mindful of how you approach people. Just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean that you need to impose your thoughts on other people or your methods on other people. If they want to be helped, then you help them, but do not shame them.
But what if data show, I'm not saying it does, I'm just spitting out hypotheticals here. What if data shows that fat shaming works? What if it shows that, you know, somebody's saying like, hey, you need to work out, or you're too, whatever fat shaming term there is. What if data shows it works? How do you feel about that?
That's data. Whoever wants to perceive it that way is fine to perceive it that way, but also you're a human interacting with another human. You have to also keep in mind, data is one thing, that's numbers. It's fine. You can look at that however way you wanted to, but when you're approaching another human where you have no recollection of what they're going through, anything about their life, stuff like that, you have to be mindful of how you approach them. You can say all the numbers you want, but it's just human etiquette.
Okay, but what if, I'll put this to you. What if your doctor is fat shaming?
I'm going to get another doctor.
If my doctor is fat shaming me,
I mean, he's not lying.
your doctor. And that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to bring it back to the point that I was saying. It depends upon how you perceive it. If it gets to the point where my doctor is like you obese fucking tard, I'm going to be like, damn, bro. I knew I was big, nigga. But
can you imagine your doctor says that shit?
What?
That nigga get fired.
I don't think a doctor would ever say that, but they can tell you
dinner.
are on the borderline of obesity. If you don't, they give you the facts. They tell you if you keep on going, this can lead to hypertension. This could lead to a heart attack. This could lead to this and that.
Which is what they're supposed to do. Right.
Yeah, but that's not fat shaming. That is giving you a clarity of your future and how you can get out of that.
And what I'm trying to say is that what point? And I agree with you. I don't think fat. As much as I joke about it, I don't think fat shaming works. I mean, there's literally shows it doesn't work. But I'm saying is, at what point do we have to get to where fat shaming is our only option? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because I personally don't think all the doctors sitting you down like, hey, you know what, your BMI came back, is, you know, and they're doing it in a gentle way.
Well, first
like,
of all, the BMI is not inaccurate.
I'm just saying, I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
Well, I'm just letting you know, BMI is a terrible
I don't
like,
think
there's only so many times the doctor can sit down and be like, you know what, last time you came in, I talked about your weight, you came back, you're 20 pounds heavier. Like,
right.
This has to be fixed. It's gonna lead to X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
How many times do they have to do that before they say like, listen, man, get your shit together. You need to get in the gym or X, Y, and Z. Or some people get to the point that ain't that gonna work. They need surgery. But like, how many times, like, how many of these soft approaches do you need before you have to really put your hand down?
Well, I guess my concern is like, you're saying it for the mass, but every person has a journey, like a weight loss journey.
I understand. And I'm going to say this now. Most, at least in America, most cases of obesity is not underlying health issues. It's diet.
Yeah.
It's lack of exercise.
Yes.
So in all the people who are understand, like, you know, genetics, and they're like, cool. But I'm talking about motherfuckers that cannot stop eating cheeseburgers, who don't know how to, who don't have the drive to go to it. And it's not even a joke. It's like they don't have the drive to get better.
See, but think about it, right?
What do you do for these people to get their lives together?
If they've gotten to that point, clearly first of all, they've definitely have thought about their health. I don't want to say they don't care, but they have other priorities.
I think it's a lack of motivation.
They're comfortable, bro. Yeah. It's comfort.
Have you guys ever seen the show? I think it's called My Big Fat Life or something like that.
Oh, my 600 pounds.
My 600. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I judge the fuck out of them. I'm sorry, bro.
But majority of the time, it's just it got like everything happened. Mm-hmm. It got to a point where they can't even help themselves anymore. Because like there has to be other. Yes, I know it started off with bad eating habits and stuff like that. But then there has to be something else that caused you to just be like that.
And I'm telling you, it brings it back to a personal choice, bro. You're comfortable. Don't tell me working out is easy. That shit is hard.
It's not supposed to be. That's why it's working out.
You're comfortable, and think about it. You have to find a motivation, not only to one, stop eating, but also to do something physically like helpful to your body.
Okay.
Right. After a couple of days, all right. So I'm gonna put myself in a situation. I'll go to the gym for like 4 days. And on day 5, I'm like, nigga, I don't want to wake up and go to the gym anymore. Right. Think about a person who hasn't worked out in 4 years, 5 years. You run on the treadmill for 1 day. The next day, you think you're going to want to get up and go do it again? It's finding that motivational factor to get up and say, all right, I'm willing to go and do something different, and breaking that habit.
I think also getting just like a nutritionist. So like on top of having your primary care doctor telling you like you're obese and you need to work on these things, get this person on contact with someone who's a nutritionist, get them in contact with someone who's a physical trainer who works on this, and then have them actually track the things that they do to help get them to lose these weight. And then positivity is also great. So make sure they have a therapist too. The part of it too is all mental.
But why do we care about other people?
I'm jumping in front of you, but I'm glad you brought that point up because it leads to a point I was going to get to.
Okay.
Data shows obesity is literally killing our healthcare system. Literally, the fatter a country gets, the more expensive healthcare gets. The more it leads to other diseases, diabetes, you name it. We know all the diseases that's a fucking branch of obesity, right? And this is why I go back to the point. This is why I go back to my question: is at what point is fat shaming our only option? Because if we keep giving nutritionists, or like Freddy said, give them nutrition, give them resources in general, and that's not working. What's the option?
Fat shaming's not gonna work.
What do you like? What are your?
I'm not trying to get fat shaming work. I'm trying to have the discussion. I'm trying to have the discussion of like at what point is fat shaming the only option. I'm not saying it's
All right.
okay.
So let's put an example out here, right? Let's say
Maybe fat shame is a bad term. At what point is tough love? Let's say it that way. At what point is tough love?
Yeah, that's definitely
the only approach. Because I feel like as a country, especially in America, where everybody's like, my rights this, my rights that. It's not. You can give them all the dietary plans you want. I personally don't think it's gonna get better.
I personally don't think fat shaming will help.
Unless we literally ban unhealthy shit.
I think
that's not gonna happen.
The government needs to.
Right.
A lot of it is to. U.S. has very lax, like food. What do they call it? It's called like when
Food laws.
Food laws, pretty much, yeah. So like the amount of ingredients that the FDA approves in certain foods in U.S. is different from what they would approve in other countries because their food laws are a little bit more stricter than the U.S. The U.S. doesn't care. They want to mass produce and they want to make things.
No, I agree.
And truthfully,
a lot of it's that's our government's fault. Like we don't regulate, like Freddy said, we don't regulate the shit they put in food. We don't regulate what these companies are allowed to do to our food, in a sense.
And on an extreme point as well, back to your point, it develops other health issues, and we make a shitload of money as a country off of medications.
Exactly, that's a whole system, and this is
pharmaceutical, baby.
But this is why I'm trying to have the conversation on a personal level. On a personal level, at what point, as an obese person in America, we say, you know what? Fuck McDonald's fault, fuck the government fault, because let's be real, it's a system. Like you said, they get us fat, so we take the medicine. They feed us medicine. Like it's not gonna stop. They're not gonna have the conscious effort to say, you know what, we're killing the American people. Let's not. They don't give a fuck. It's like climate change. Like they'll ignore it until the fucking planet catches on fire. You know what I'm saying? So obviously now the issue has to be fixed on a personal level. Can we at least agree with that?
It has to be fixed on a personal level.
So on a personal level, what do we do? Because
and that's where it comes back. On a personal level, you have to treat each situation differently. You can give me tough love, and I'm like, all right, you're right. You're right. Let me go change something.
You call me fat, I'm gonna cry.
Look, you see what I'm saying? And you talk to
it's gonna hurt my feelings.
You talk to the next person. Now you done hurt their feelings, and their coping mechanism is eating. So now you just made it even worse.
I'm about to binge fuck the shit out of my fridge.
No, I agree. Listen, I'm not saying you guys are like.
Yeah.
I don't really guys sit here thinking I'm as much as I make fun of it. It's just funny. I don't really guys sit here and think I'm pro fat shaming. It's just I feel like at some point it works. Because it's just that. But you're right. That's how I am. Like my mom, bro, I'm Jamaican. When Jamaicans greet you, be like, "Oh, you got fat man."
Oh yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and if you're too skinny, you haven't been eating.
Exactly.
Right.
But I know if my family member says that, it's not even a concern. It's just they're giving me like a life update because maybe I don't see myself as fat. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I take it as, you know what?
Thank you.
Let me get my ass in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just double take on that? I feel like I've gone through that too, but it's been the opposite side. I've always been relatively skinny.
Okay.
Like it's been always hard for me to gain weight and keep it. And for most of my life, I kept on, because Haitians use the word sexy for saying that you're skinny. Like, you're trying to be sexy.
Being slim with being
really?
sexy.
Exactly. They were like, she's trying to be sexy.
Europe, that's basically the same shit.
But the moment I turned, maybe like 20, I started gaining, 17, 18, 19, 20, I started gaining a little bit more weight. And then I would go to these same family members that were calling me, you're trying to be sexy. No. You've gained some weight, huh? You've been eating, huh? Look at you. When you going to get to the gym? When you going to exercise?
These are people in America?
In my family, yes.
Have they seen Americans?
I still talk to them to this day. I had somebody literally come up to me and pinch my stomach and was like, you need to lose weight.
See, that's weird. That's weird. You know
so
what I'm
it's just like either side. It hurt me when I was skinny, and it made me force eat when I didn't really need to, because I thought something was wrong with my body. And then when I gained the weight, I was like, okay, I'm finally good. Right. Then it made me feel like, oh shit, now you need to lose weight because you don't look the same anymore. So that, I don't agree when family do that. If you see me, I'm a family member, there's a polite way of telling someone that, hey, maybe.
Okay, in your personal, how's the ideal way for you? Somebody tell you like, hey, I think, X, Y, Z.
Is there a nice way to do that?
I don't see it.
I don't see a nice way of doing that, but for me, it would be okay to be like, hey, younger cousins. I feel like the adults, they're terrible at doing it, but like if my cousins came up to me like, hey, I'm about to go to the gym, you want to go with me? I'm fine with that.
See, and I'm glad you said that. That's the way I don't like. I don't like the little subtle shit. No, tell me you think I'm fucking going out of control. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit motivates me. And again, ultimately, it's all coming down to personal preferences.
Right.
And shit. But I don't want somebody to tell me like, "Hey, I'm about to go for a run. You wanna come?" Like,
okay.
Don't
Or if I mention it myself,
genuine?
like a lot of us can reflect on our body shapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at yourself in the mirror how many times a day? You walk by a mirror most of the time. You look at your phone. You see yourself in your reflection all the time. If I'm sitting with someone and I tell them, "Hey, I kind of feel like I'm in a slump," or I kind of feel heavy. Okay. Those are my key terms to telling you that I don't like my body right now. Okay. So if that pings you, you could be like, "What do you want to do about it?"
Okay, and on the flip side as well, how do you tell somebody you care for? Because again, it's not like weight is not an issue. It is an issue, right? How do you tell somebody you care for that, hey, I think, you're getting a little weight. It's not healthy.
I think.
How do you approach that?
Sitting down with them one-on-one exactly the way you said it is fine. That is not offensive at all.
You gotta let jokes fly, yo.
That's the part that becomes offensive.
Like another chicken leg, bro? Damn.
That's the part I'm slapping.
It depends on who you're talking to, bro. It depends on who you're talking to.
I would never do that.
If you came up to me and I was playing like Madden or some shit like that, like when you, all right, prime example.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
you know what I'm saying? Like you at the crib playing Madden, right?
Yeah,
and I come in, I see you playing, I see you eating. I'm like, damn, nigga, like you still playing, like shit like that. But I can talk to you like that because that's the relationship.
I'm
that
not
we
taking
have.
it personal, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But I'm not going to talk to Freddy like that if she had. I'm not saying that you're fat, okay? Because Lord have mercy.
I didn't take that.
Right. I don't want no problems, big fella. Bro, full clip Freddy on the loose. Nigga, I'm not playing.
Freddy's wanted fugitive. No, but I agree.
Right. Yeah, exactly. We're not gonna. It depends. It's personal preference, bro. Right.
And then the other part of it for me is the acceptance of obesity. I won't say obesity, but like the being big is beautiful, or what really not even that. Because being big, like it is beautiful. I mean, there are beautiful.
I think they're beautiful big women.
What drives me nuts. What drives me up the fucking wall is when people sit on social media and say them being obese is healthy. That's what drives. Like it's a fucking blatant lie. Science alone tells you it's not healthy. But to dismiss it and say it's one thing to say I look good, I'm pretty cool. Beautiful. I'm all for that. But you're not gonna sit here and tell people you are healthy. It's not. That's what drives me nuts.
I understand that as
well.
well.
Those people should get fat shamed. Because they're promoting. Now, hear me out. Because they're promoting shit that is not healthy. Those people should get.
They're promoting self-confidence.
That's not self-confidence. Big is beautiful is self-confidence. Saying I am healthy, like I'm not.
Wait, can I?
Go ahead.
There are people that physically are just naturally bigger. Like that's just their body. I know. Let me finish. There are people that are physically just naturally bigger, and if you look at everything, like if they do a health check, it's possible that they are relatively healthy. They just are bigger. Oh. So I don't want to say big is unhealthy, but there are there are people that their lifestyle, how they go about, and that everything that they're doing is unhealthy, and they're just saying that just to.
Yeah, and those are people I'm talking about. They should get
I just wanted to be very clear.
Like, listen, the Rock is fucking huge. But I'm not gonna look at the Rock and be like, oh, he's unhealthy. That nigga can fucking kick my ass 6 way to Sundays. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if you want to get technical, he might be unhealthy because all that muscle and you know what I'm saying? Like, but my point is, the Rock's not going. For example, anybody on 600-pound life, if they look at me and tell me I'm healthy, go fuck yourself, straight up. Like, I'm not going to do this sympathy, but, no. Go fuck yourself. Because you're a blatant goddamn liar. Like, I'm sorry. This is the truth.
Sanjay doesn't like liars, everyone.
What if they're doing the thing?
I don't like liars. I don't like people lying to themselves, Freddy. That's the worst.
What if they're doing the thing where they're speaking it into existence?
It don't work with fat, bro.
You got to
speak it into the gym, my guy.
You can talk to yourself. I'm healthy. I'm beautiful. And then you get up and go to the gym.
I'm rich and I'm white. How's that?
I mean, you could have got away with the rich part.
What you saying? I'm not gonna turn white by tomorrow. I'm not gonna get the case of Michael Jackson.
I mean, you can bleach your skin to some shadow, fucking know. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it could be like speaking it into existence, right? Because it's a mindset. Not saying, because you might be unhealthy as hell, but you know, you don't want to wake up and be like, yeah, good morning, I'm unhealthy and I'm fat as shit. You can tell yourself, hey, good morning, I feel healthy. All right, what if she said, I feel healthy?
No. If you're not healthy, I don't care if you feel healthy.
It's also your perception of what healthy is too. What if this person 5 years ago was like worse health than what they are now?
But
that is healthier.
Okay, and that's fine. But they're actively if they're better than they were 5 years ago, I would like to assume they're working on getting healthier.
Right.
That's
okay,
different.
But
I'm talking about the motherfuckers that sit on TikTok and Instagram and do not work out, and they look at you and tell you, I am a healthy person. We know these people exist. I'm not pulling this shit out of nowhere.
I get what you mean, but I'm not gonna fat shame nobody, no matter.
I'm not. Listen,
You just said they deserve to be fat shamed.
I said they deserve, but I haven't said one fat shame thing. I'm not gonna say it on this mic.
Maybe when we get off the camera.
But in them comments, I'm gonna let that bitch flaunt. Now I'm playing. I'm playing.
If y'all ever see his Instagram in
I'm get my
anybody's
ghost
comment,
accounts.
You motherfucker.
I hope y'all flag him.
Costing us tax dollars.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm playing. But I just wanted to bring up fat shaming because I don't know. I saw a few TikToks this week, like honestly, and it wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't the people that like, oh, I'm healthy. It's just I want to have a conversation about a topic because, to be honest, fat shaming works for me, but like we said,
it's a personal preference.
Exactly. It just, you know what I'm saying.
I think it's something that people need to talk about a lot more,
especially in the black community.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I don't know why black people get diabetes like goddamn the common cold.
You don't know why?
I know why.
A lot of our ingredients that we use are not healthy.
But again, we don't have these conversations.
Exactly.
And it's not like we can change where the food comes from. I mean, we could ultimately, but it's a lot easier to live a healthy lifestyle than to attack a big pharma or attack these farms.
Well,
or whatever.
a lot of the reason for, at least for my culture, I had this conversation with my mom. I have to switch how I eat now because I have some medical issues going on. Yeah. And I told my mom not to use certain things. She's like, but it's not going to taste good.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, then don't cook for me.
First of all, rude. Tell moms not to cook. Like,
no, because no, because like when I was seriously looking at it, I'm like, you Maggie cubes.
Oh yeah, them shit's sodium.
High in sodium, and I just found this out. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been knowing that.
Because I don't really look at these things because that's how I grew up. I cook with love, but now I'm like, I look at these.
To be
there's
fair,
a little bit less love.
And I'm not sitting here like I'm some fucking in shape guru, but like to be fair, I lucked out because one of the girls like I dated and lived with was a dietitian, so I would hear it constantly. As much as it was annoying then, it worked out. You know what I'm saying? So like, just a lot of like little things that my mom or would never learn just growing up in my house. That, you know, like the sodium shit, like carbs and like all that shit. These are discussions we need to have as families, as the black community, just as a country in general, dude.
Just as America, because you look at outside countries, bro, like you're an oddball if you're
crazy enough.
Come on,
America's not even the fattest country in the world.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
But I'll show you the data, but I'll give my 2 cents. So this, by adult males, these are the list of the quote unquote fattest countries in the world. Adult males, America is 14th.
We're number 14.
But keep in mind, it's like 100 and something countries in the world, right? So we're up there.
Does that say Norway?
And to be honest, we're really, in my eyes, we're really number one, because if you look at all these countries above us, right, they're not even half the size of America. So if you're talking about like by square feet or just a concentration,
yeah,
we're like the whole list.
No, but actually,
that's what I'm saying. Like, by percentage, if you do it by percentages, we're not that big. But like, no, if you go by individual numbers, motherfucker, it's a massive amount of fucking people.
It's true, because
that's how they mask these problems.
I was watching, I think it was a TikTok as well. It was an Asian girl. I don't remember specifically what country it was, but she said, here in America, I'm a size extra small.
Right.
And then in her other country, or she was a
like
small
large.
here, and she's an extra large in the other country, or something like that.
Yeah.
Because so it's different about the perception. So, and she was a good looking girl, bro. Like she was.
And on top of that, like just as somebody who's traveled a few, like, bro, when I go to these countries, the portion sizes, bro, like a Coke bottle is like this. I'm
Bro.
like, y'all better put some fucking respect on my name, nigga.
Bro,
Like,
I went to Burger King the other day and I got a medium.
fuck Burger King. You ever been to Wendy's and
Yo!
got a fucking medium, bro? That shit's like this, my guy. I'm like,
What?
who y'all trying to kill, bro?
Nigga, I'm like, so if I was to get a large, bro, what am I drinking, nigga?
And you're not getting no Diet Coke and no large. Nigga. Like,
No.
you know, there's roots of all these issues, and to be fair, it's the big farmers, like we said.
Right.
It's these, you know, the McDonald's, the fast food, the shortcuts they take in food preservation.
I mean,
in producing larger crops at quicker rates,
Exactly.
like GMOs. There's like a bunch of shit you can point at. But if we want to get serious and realistic, we have to look at ourselves individually and start having these conversations.
Agreed.
And start fat shaming the right people.
No
That's
fat
all
shaming.
Overall,
He
just
was
fat
doing
shame
good,
properly.
and then he ended on such a terrible note.
If you're gonna fat shame,
I said who I wanted
Fat
to be
shame
fat shamed, all
appropriately.
right? Because they need to be, because they're spreading propaganda and bullshit.
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's it for today's discussion. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Freddy, but I'm B. All right, I'm living my best life. I'm me, true to myself. Any 2 cents before we close out the discussion?
No.
All right.
Oh, we have to do
we
the
do plus or minus.
Oh yeah, we should have done that before we got to this.
It's
I
okay.
forgot. Thanks for reminding me, guys. After.
that's fine.
He out here trying to gaslight people.
All right,
He done
so-
Oh, it's
forgot.
your fault, and not my fault for forgetting. Yeah, let's do it. I guess with plus or minus. What we got?
Minus.
Minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go minus this
Why
week.
minus? See, I'm such a contrarian. Like just because y'all say minus, I want to flip it to positive because I was thinking minus too.
But
I
just
wanna
the
flip
conversation
positive, just the
aspect of it.
conversation, but
Well, I mean,
between Kanye alone, I'm like, I just had enough,
we
bro.
got Kanye, we got Cupcakes full
fake
of
virginities.
cum,
Like,
like-
it ain't looking too good.
America's looking kind of.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
that
look
was
at
in
it.
America, but that's just the world is just a negative.
It ain't looking too good.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, this week was pretty.
Yeah, it's
Pretty,
fucked.
yeah.
It's fucked.
And I mean, majority won anyway. It was all negative.
All right, so -1, unfortunately.
Back to zero.
No, we're back to zero.
Back to 0. We're doing so good. All right. Anything you want to say before we get off the mic?
I don't condone fat shaming.
It's okay sometimes.
Subscribe, like, comment, send me food. I don't know.
Send us healthy foods. If you have any healthy tips or healthy ingredients and stuff like
Nah,
that.
mac and cheese,
Send me
Chick-fil-A.
fried chicken.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Sushi. Sushi. Can we send sushi?
Sushi's healthy.
There we
Y'all
go.
want to ship sushi?
Oh no, you know that's bad.
Well,
That's
I said ingredients, recipes, and stuff like that. Like, send us recipes for healthy foods or just a variety of things that you guys like to eat.
Name some of your favorite restaurants to eat. Do that. Yeah.
Okay, shit on my idea. Go ahead.
And then and do what Freddy said.
Preferably bakeries with cupcakes.
What's your favorite nut?
And that's the end of today's episode. Until next week, guys. We'll see you later. Peace.